welcome to part 9 of Let's Play Golden Axe Warrior. Okay, load data and file number 1, here we go. Ah yes, we're here. Let's get the sword out, there we go. Okay, before I make a start to the 5th dungeon, I need some more money and I need some more magic. There are also some screens I haven't explored fully yet, so I'd like to do that as well. Oh good, money. Oh good. That's really handy actually, because that means I can use the shortcut here for 10 horns. Now the most annoying thing about this is that it costs 10 horns every time. It isn't a one-off payment. It's really annoying. Anyway, you can go to another location if you go down these stairs. It'll cost you 10. Are you interested? 10 what? Anyway, yes, and then she instantaneously moves out of the way, which is a bit weird. And then we're here. It's not really that far. All it's bypassed really is the maze, that desert maze. That's all it's really done. It's not really worth it. There are other more expensive ones later on in the game, and those ones are pretty much essential. I think one of them leads to a dungeon, so we need to pay, unfortunately. Oh good, got my money back. Yeah, so eventually we will need to pay those shortcuts. Or at least one of them anyway. Anyway, one screen that I need to explore is over here. Let's do that now. Brilliant. Yeah, it's this one. Although, it isn't really that exciting. Just be careful of these annoying critters, because they do that. Don't be boxed in by them, otherwise you'll have to fall down their annoying holes, which means losing all your horns. Anyway, in here, this man says, the 3 continents are Firewood, Nendoria and Alto Rulia. I know of someone who escaped from Alto Rulia when Death Adder invaded. I wonder what happened to that poor soul. I think I know about whom he's talking, but I'm not entirely sure. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because it's not needed to complete the game, that information. Anyway, there are a few more screens I haven't explored fully yet. Or a couple, I think. Unfortunately for them, I need magic, so... if only I could remember where that magic shop was. It wouldn't make a difference anyway, because I don't have enough money for it. Is it this one? No. Oh good. Yeah, I can't pick stuff up while I'm flashing. Good magic. Who's going to give me some meat? He's meat. That's a quote from that's a quote from a Clive Barker film called Nightbreed. It's about these weird monsters that live in a place called Midian, which is like some sort of graveyard or something. And they're actually pretty benign monsters, but they're being sort of persecuted by locals or something. And bizarrely, the chief persecutor is played by David Cronenberg, who's actually normally a director or something like that. He actually acts in that one. David Cronenberg did Videodrome with James Woods from the 80s, if you've seen that film. He usually does films. He also did Naked Lunch. Sort of weird films with weird monsters. Although bizarrely, Nightbreed does have weird monsters, but David Cronenberg was just an actor in it. Anyway, enough of that. Clive Barker, the director of Nightbreed, he's famous for the Hellraiser films. Which are among my favourite horror films. Except Hellraiser 7, that's terrible. Hellraiser 4 is pretty rubbish as well. Hellraiser in space. I mean, every horror franchise eventually goes into space. I mean, they've had Jason in space, Friday the 13th. They've had Hellraiser in space. They probably had Freddy Krueger in space. Now they had Michael Myers in space from Halloween. They're not Mike Myers. Mike Myers is the actor. Michael Myers is the baddie from Halloween, I think. Although Mike is short for Michael, so they're both pretty much Michael Myers. They're both pretty much Michael and Mike Myers, anyway, so... Maybe that's why Mike Myers calls himself Mike Myers and not Michael Myers, because he doesn't want to be associated with the mass murderer from the Halloween films. Anyway... Anyway, so every horror franchise has gone into space. There's Leprechaun in space, and Hellraiser has been in space, and that's Hellraiser 4. And it's pretty awful. I think Pinhead says in that one, "I am forever," or something, and then he gets killed. And then the next film he turns up again, and it completely rewrites the history of Pinhead. In that one, he's sort of like been around forever, but in Hellraiser 2, it was shown that he's like Captain Elliot Spencer. So who is Pinhead? Is he a demon that's been around forever, or is he Captain Elliot Spencer? I mean, I hate it when films do that. They make a sequel and then it mucks up the timeline or the established plot. And that's what they did with Hellraiser 4. That's another reason why it's so awful, apart from its being in space. It's like he's killed people on Earth and he's done sort of bad things on Earth, but he hasn't been in space. So let's put him in space and see what hijinks he gets up to. So like, when they've completely run out of ideas, just put them in space. Anyway. Although to be honest, the Leprechaun films never really had a good idea to begin with, so I think space was a natural progression for that film series, really. Natural evolution. Anyway, enough about that nonsense. We're nearly up to maximum magic. This should be more than enough magic that I should need for what I'm about to do. I won't take the shortcut. I'm going to take the normal route through the maze because I don't want to pay that skinflint woman 10 horns. Right, can I remember the route? I think it's southeast, north. I think south. I'm not reading it from my notes. Southeast, north, northeast, south, north. So then south and then north. Yeah, remembered it perfectly. Good. There's something up here we haven't explored. And it's not Golden Axe Warrior in space. It's something quite nice, I think. Anyway. Well, it must be something nice if it's so difficult to get to. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here. I won't waste my magic. Yeah, here it is. I think I need magic for this one. But we have to get rid of the trees first. Alright, so I didn't need magic for that one. Okay, alright, what's in here? Must be something good. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, I'll have to consult my notes. Fiddle-dee-dee. Nope, it's something bad. It's lose 40 horns, apparently. So he can swivel. And I will keep my 40 horns. But yeah, you can't make it through there. The magic doesn't work on that. Anyway, there's one more screen we need to explore. I think I know where it is. I think. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah, I know where it is. Right, need to go back to that bridge area. I mean, when they're making those films, when they're making like Leprechaun in space, you know, Do they actually think, yes, I'm, the director, I'm part of something big here. I'm making a masterpiece. This is going to win so many Oscars. I'm going to get accolades non-stop because of Leprechaun in space. I mean, why do they bother? They know it's going to be critically panned. I mean, space. Anyway, we haven't found the staircase in this one, and go away. Oh, good. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it had some sort of appeal, but it's just dreadful. Alright, so one of these is a staircase. I'm gonna guess this one. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Oh, thank God for that. Didn't waste too much magic. Alright. What have you to say for yourself? When you think you're stronger, go back to the cave where you learned magic. You'll learn a more effective magic. That is a brilliant idea. I completely forgot about that. I should be able to now get the better thunder magic from Jillian, even though that's a girl's name. Even though on the Mega Drive version of Golden Axe he was actually called Gilius or Gilius. But in this one he is called Jillian. Maybe it's a translation error. While I'm here I might as well get maximum health. Golden Axe in space. Thank you, Isaac Newton. Seriously, have a look at a picture of Isaac Newton and compare it to that. It looks just like him. It's uncanny. And it's not helped by the fact that Isaac Newton had a sort of grey wig on, and that woman is in black and white, making it look like she has grey hair. No, not there. It's all the way at the bottom, isn't it? Did I find the one of this one? No, I didn't, bizarrely. Oh, it's one of these. Alright, okay. This is... Alright. Ooh, this... I think this is a good one. I'll give you a present. Let's see, earned 30 horns. Why didn't I do this one before? No idea. Anyway, it's done now. Maybe I thought I did it. How dare you appear where I'm walking? Good, nice little earner that was. A Bunsen. Bunsen burner. Nice little earner. That's a reference to the UK version of The Office, of course. What's the bunts on this? Bunsen burner, nice little earner. A sort of made-up Cockney rhyming slang. Did I do this one? I think I did, but I couldn't find it. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get... Actually, there's no need to get any more magic pots because they'll be filled up when I get there. Oh, of course I get one anyway. Because they're going to be filled up when I get the better thunder magic. Although I'm not entirely sure how it is actually better. I assume it's just more powerful. Yeah. Oh, love the music. SC, I think you're ready to learn a more powerful version of the thunder magic. I'm sure you can defeat Death Adder. And that's that done. I'm sure you can defeat Death Adder. Alright, we never have to talk to him again. Let's leave this way. Okay, let's check out this upgraded thunder magic. I think it's just slightly more powerful. Alright. Half the video gone now. I'm going to spend the rest of the video seeing if there are any other screens I haven't explored fully, and then I will end the video at the entrance to the 5th dungeon. As I said in a previous video, once we do the 5th dungeon, it grants us access to the next continent, Nandoria and Autorulia, whatever it is, I don't know. Might as well heal up, why not? Okay, I'm going to head left. I want to make sure that I have everything possible here before I embark on the dungeon and the next continent. There is something to do in this side of the on this side of the overworld that I can't do yet because I need something else. I need another boat. There's another boat we can pick up which can go on the sea. The canoe can't go on the sea. We need the ship. That's here. See, it can go on here, but not on here. I need the ship for that, and even then I need a jetty from which to sail off. So I can't just go on the sea. I mean, it's realistic. You need a jetty. Although, how it's not realistic is the fact that we can carry around a canoe and a ship with us. That is not realistic at all, but apparently we can. Maybe it's a rubber one. Fold it up and put it in our bag. I don't know. Ooh, 109 horns now, that's quite good. Alright. Okay, did I explore this place fully? Nope. 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 And nope. Right, nothing to do there. Wasted half a magic, fantastic. Good. You little critter. Yeah, some screens just don't have a staircase, and this one's one of them, I think. I just, you know. Up here. Oh yeah, we found the one to that one, didn't we? That's where we got the long sword. I love you, long sword. Right. Oh, there we go. Oh, those critters. Oh yeah, that's where I got the earth magic. I'll have to remember that. Actually, he might let me get the new earth magic. So I might as well go here now. I'll just kill these critters. Oh good, meat. Whoops, wrong button. More meat. Good, money. That's what I need. Money. No, that obviously wasn't where I got the earth magic. I think it was in the other place, I think, yeah. Yeah, it was in the... Oh yeah, I made that mistake again. It was in the... It's in the one down below, isn't it? Not this one. I can't remember what was in that one. Alright, I found the ones of that one. Oh yeah, this business, right. Okay, let's try our magic out on this. Nope. No. This one. Nope. Nope. Yes. No. Alright. So why do these two get destroyed? Alright, maybe I need to shoot magic at them. Alright, I need some more magic. Give me some more magic, you critter. Nope. Oops. Well, money's always useful. But I need magic. Oh yeah, kill these with the axes to get more stuff. Well, I did need some health, and I don't need the axe. Alright, I need more than that though. Good. Good, that's what I need. Right, let's go back to that plate and see if we can destroy those grey blocks. It might open something up. I need to use some again there, it's annoying. Alright, here we go. No. I give up with this place, blimey. Why am I bothering? There's obviously nothing there, it's a red herring. Alright. Nope, no throughway there. Right, I'm now going to head over to where the 5th dungeon is. That's a shop that sells meat, that's quite handy. You know, I keep nearly calling the horns Masitas like in Phantasy Star. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're both Master System RPGs. Good, needed that. No, these ones are horns. No, that's why I like. Another reason why I like Wonder Boy 3. I mean, they just call it gold. That's it. I mean, there's no nonsense. It's not a weird name. It's just gold. You know, simple currency. That's where it should be. And Wonder Boy 3 is one of the best, well in my opinion, one of the best Master System games, along with Populous, which is the best game in my opinion. The longevity of that game is just fantastic. It's such an excellent port of that PC game. It's just really good. You can't go wrong with it. You can have hours of fun with it, and I still find it playable even to this day. After I've played it for years, I can still pick up and play it and get excited about it. Really good game, Populous. It never gets old. I mean, platformers and this sort of game, they can get old because you can complete it. With Populous, you know, there are always worlds that you haven't done. I mean, if you see my playthrough of that, there are sort of, even though it lists that there's only 5,000 worlds, there are really about 32,000 if you turn if you use a hex value. Yep, north. Southeast, south, and then north. No, did it wrong. It's southeast first, isn't it? Southeast, then north, then northeast. Yeah, but there's about 32,000 worlds, and you can just keep having fun with it. It never gets old. There we go. On the Master System forum, the Sega 8-bit forum, there was a poll a few years ago about which is sort of it was like a competition, a round robin sort of competition about the best Master System game, and I think Alex Kidd in Miracle World won, which is really annoying because I think the love for that game is mainly nostalgia, because I have played it and completed it, and in my opinion it just isn't that good. I mean, for a built-in Master System game, Sonic the Hedgehog is just a million times better. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, in my opinion, it's a bit too hard, and yeah, I don't know. It's just and the controls are a bit fiddly. The jump is dodgy and the swimming is dodgy. I think the love for that game is mainly nostalgia, if you ask me, because I've never really gotten into it. I mean, I might do a playthrough of it one day, but I've never really gotten into Alex Kidd in Miracle World, and I do consider myself a Master System connoisseur. But there is a high nostalgic value with that game because it was built in to an earlier model of the Sega Master System 2. The later model had Sonic the Hedgehog built in. The first model of Master System 2 had Alex Kidd in Miracle World built in. But it is quite an early Master System game. It's about 1987. It's about the same year as Zillion. So it looks really dated as well, whereas Sonic the Hedgehog looks more modern. So that's another reason why I prefer it. But yeah, I think it is nostalgia with that game. But annoyingly, it won the tournament of that, the best Master System game. My favourite, Populous, it didn't even make it to the last 16. I've always been a bit of a Master System maverick, my own rules and that. So I don't know. But in terms of sheer longevity, Populous defeats them all. Anyway. Yes, I would. Alright, so in the next video I will be embarking upon the... fifth dungeon. I've just realised I have to go all the way back. I'll just see where the fifth dungeon is, just so I know where it is for the next video, and then I'll go and save it. Right, it's just past that bridge bit, isn't it? Yeah, there's no hole there. I mean, staircase. Oh yeah, we went there, didn't we? And we went there as well. Yeah, I've explored all this area, haven't I? Yeah, that leads out to the sea, so you can't go out that way. Conversely, when you're on the ship and you come here, you can't go back onto the land. You can only go back onto land when you see a jetty. So you can look here, but you can't actually get here. Yeah, so my favourites for the Sega Master System would be Populous number 1, Wonder Boy 3 number 2, then it gets more complicated, Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, maybe Land of Illusion, yeah, things like that. Anyway, let's go and save the game. Right, about the 29-minute mark, yeah, that's quite good. My apologies for not doing much in this video, but I just wanted to explore those areas and get some more things. I know I've just wasted a video doing this, but I'll definitely do the 5th dungeon in the next video. So, yep, save the game. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I will be exploring the 5th dungeon in the next video. Goodbye.